cope with all this anger in me. Physically abused, now that's the room that I don't want to be in.
Welcome back to Music Teacher Reacts, where along with the loudest spacebar in the business, I am doing the NF journey. I have been advised on a list which are essential to his journey, and while I do understand that all of them are and they all make up a piece of his journey, I am only going to be reacting to those ones on this channel, but I will be listening to all of the songs in between in my time anyway. So as you know, I have just started, so I am obviously right at the beginning of the Mansion album. From this album, I will be doing intro, Mansion, All I Have, Wake Up, and Notepad, all in that order. And as I said, I'll be listening to the other ones in between. And if you haven't seen my other reaction video on intro, please check it out first, because obviously that's where I've started. And as you know, we will be looking at Mansion today for the first time. However, please stick around to the end, because I do have an interesting proposition for NF fans who are watching. Pressing play now.
Insidious as blind inception.
I had to do a double take on this because I didn't expect a female vocalist.
My alarm and slept in. Broken legs, but I chase perfection. These walls are my blank expression. My mind is a home I'm trapped in, and it's lonely inside this mansion.
Oh, what a nice chorus.
Yo, my mind is a house with walls, covered in lyrics, they're all over the place. The songs in the mirrors, written all over the floors, all over the chairs, and you get the uncut version of life when I go downstairs. That's where I write when I'm in a bad place and need to release, and let out the version of NF you don't want to see. I put holes in the walls with both of my fists till they bleed, and you might get a glimpse of how I cope with all this anger in me. Physically abused, now that's the room that I don't want to be in. That picture ain't blurry at all, I just don't want to see it. And these walls ain't blank, I just think I don't want to see them. But why not? I'm in here, so I might as well read them.
I did learn a little trick, so now every time I'm pausing, thank you to the people who recommended this, I will go back a little bit. But these lyrics are deep, and I'm relating to it a lot more than intro. I'm loving this so much. Again, I had to do a double take. I pressed play and I'm like, wait a second, is this the right song? I had to go back because I actually didn't realize it was a collaboration with somebody else, so I don't really know who the vocalist is. The chorus is great. The lyrics are great. And I'm loving the synthesized piano riff underneath. It's ominous in this minor tonality, but it's beautiful. Taking it back 10 seconds.
That picture ain't blurry at all, I just don't want to see it. And these walls ain't blank, I just think I don't want to see them. But why not? I'm in here, so I might as well read them. I gotta thank you for this anger that I carry around. Wish I could take a match and burn this whole room to the ground. Matter of fact, I think I'ma burn this room right now. Somehow this memory for some reason just moved. You used to put me in the corner so you could see the fear in my eyes, then took me downstairs and beat me till I screamed and I cried. Congratulations, you'll always have a room in my mind, but I'ma keep the door shut and lock the lyrics inside.
Insidious as blind inception. What's reality with all these questions? Feels like I missed my alarm and slept in. Broken legs, but I chase perfection. These walls are my blank expression. My mind is a home I'm trapped in, and it's lonely inside this mansion. Inside this mansion.
Yo, my mind is a house
Oh, I
with
didn't
walls,
expect that.
covered in pain. See, my problem is I don't fix things, I just try to repay. Cover them up like it never happened. Say I wish I could change. Are you confused? Come upstairs and I'll show you what I mean. This room's full of regrets, it just keeps getting fuller it seems. Moment I walk into it's the same moment that I wanna leave. I get sick to my stomach every time I look at these things, but it's hard to look past when this is the room where I sleep. I look around, one of the worst things I wrote on these walls was the moment I realized that I was losing my mom. And one of the first things I wrote was I wish I would've called, but I should just stop now, we ain't got enough room in this song. And I regret the fact that I struggle trying to find who I am, and I lie to myself and say I do the best that I can. Shrug it off like it ain't nothing, like it's out of my hands, and get ticked off whenever I see it affecting my plans. watching these trust issues eat me alive. And at the rate I'm going, I'll probably still be there when I die. Congratulations, you'll always have a room in my mind. The question is, will I ever clean the walls off in time? Oof.
Insidious as blind.
It's really interesting because I know this is really early on and it's a long time ago. And I can already see how deep these lyrics are. I don't know the circumstance behind him and his mother. I'm finding this, of course, because the first song that I went into was The Search, which I was absolutely blown away with, but I do understand that that is so much further on into the journey, which we will be getting to. So I'm finding this quite different. I'm not getting the same orchestral cinematic vibe, which I absolutely loved in the first one. But what I'm loving from this is, number one, it's a lyric video, so I can really see what's going on lyrically, and it is really deep. I'll give you my final thoughts very soon, but again, I love the chorus. I love whoever the female vocalist is. Amazing.
Conception. What's reality with all these questions? Feels like I missed my alarm and slept in. And slept in. Broken legs, but I chase perfection. These walls are my blank expression. My mind is a home I'm trapped in, and it's lonely inside this mansion. Inside this mansion.
So this part of my house, no one's been in it for years. I built the safe room and I don't let no one in there. Cause if I do, there's a chance that they might disappear and not come back. And I admit, I am emotionally scared to let anyone inside, so I just leave my doors locked. You might get other doors to open up, but this door's not. Cause I don't want you to have the opportunity to hurt me, and I'll be the only person that I can blame when you desert me. I'm barricaded inside, so stop watching. I'm not coming to the door, so stop knocking. Stop knocking. I'm trapped here. God keeps saying I'm not locked. I chose this. I am lost in my own conscience. I know that shutting the world out ain't solving the problem, but I didn't build this house because I thought it would solve them. I built it because I thought that it was safer in there, but it's not. I'm not the only thing that's living in here. Veer came to my house years ago. I let him in. Maybe that's a problem, cause I've been dealing with this ever since. I thought that he would leave, but it's obvious he never did. He must have picked a room and got comfortable and settled in. Now I'm in a position, it's either sit here and let him win, or put him back outside where it came from, but I never can. Cause in order to do that, I'd have to open the doors. Is that me or the fear talking? I don't know anymore.
Please stick around to the end because I do have an interesting proposition for NF fans who are watching. I was sitting there in the last part of the song, so the instrumental or the coda, or as they would call it in popular music, outro, and I was waiting. And I was waiting for an allusion to Mansion lyrically and that female vocal to come back in, and it did it. The lyrics are important. I can see that the use of the beats in this, obviously it's all very electronic, all very centered around the percussion, and then there is this riff going on, these piano chords in the chorus, and of course another synthesized riff happening, but that's about it. What I do love is that build within the drum part as NF is delving deeper and deeper into his story in this particular episode. And it's effective. It's effective because you're early NF. Now I don't know what to expect. But you're early on and his story is important. What he's saying is important. And if you saw my other videos, rap is about the lyrics and about the rhythm. And as always, he conquered both of them. I didn't relate to this on a personal level, but the meaning to me, again, and I'm very terrible at meaning. I'm not sure whether how much of it was metaphor and how much of it was based on a traumatic experience. So he mentions his mother, or he mentions being locked in a room and not being able to get out. So of course that part is metaphorical, and mansion, is the mansion a metaphor for his mind? All in all, I love this. It gave me a huge insight into what's going on, and I'm really looking forward to what's happening. However, at the beginning of this video, I did say this. Please stick around to the end because I do have an interesting proposition for NF fans who are watching. NF songs are highly lyrical, and unfortunately, I'm really lyrically inept where music is involved. You saw how much I struggled with that, but I did try to get the concepts, but I did love it. So my proposition to you is I'd love to hear the experiences about NF's lyrics to his next song, All I Have, and what they mean for you. I'd love you to write them down into the comments, and they can be expressed in any way, essentially. Whether they be poetic, creative, any kind, or just an experience that you wanted to share regarding what the next song means for you. I would love to choose one or two for every video, so this will be ongoing, to read at the beginning and possibly at the end. This gives me an opportunity to further understand the lyrics, but also gives you all the opportunity to express yourself through a medium that you may have not done so in the past. That being said, please, if you would like to partake in this, please keep it short. Well, short, around 100 to 150 words. And if you do get involved, I would really encourage you to go through the comment section and read some other people's experiences too, because I can't pick everybody's, and I'd love everybody to be able to share their thoughts about this journey. And finally, as this is an ongoing journey, it will be going for a while, and I will be releasing reaction videos to all of the above songs that I said. I will be releasing each NF reaction weekly, so I'll be putting it down as a premiere just so that you all know when to expect them to come out if you would like to watch them. They will be on Friday nights, 11 p.m. GMT. So please make sure you know how that time compares with your time and match it up if you'd like to see it as it's released. They will then be released every subsequent Friday after that. And of course, finally, if you would like to join the conversation below, as always, please leave a comment, and please remember what I said. I would love to see and your experiences and share them on my next video as well. As this will be ongoing, please subscribe to my channel so you do get some notifications. Hit that notification bell and you will see these videos go up often. And while you're around, of course, why not check out some of my other videos too? Anyway, All I Have is next. Until next time.